Is this the coolest tiny Airbnb in Brazil? I think it possibly could be. So this place is called Zion Bubble Glamping, and it's located in the town of Urubici in Santa Catarina in the south of Brazil. And on this site you've got 3 of these bubbles that you can stay in. Each one is slightly different, a slightly different size, so they range between 20 and 30 square meters, which is 200 to 300 square feet. And inside you have a double bed, a small kitchen without a stove, and I'll explain later why that is. And then also a sink, and one has a bathtub, the others don't, and also air conditioning to heat the place. And the bubble is surrounded by decking, and then there's an outside bathroom in a separate wooden building. So these Airbnbs on the outskirts of the town of Urubici in Santa Catarina. And this is a really nice town. It's a small town, about 11,000 people, quite high up. So it's about 900 meters above sea level. And it's a very beautiful area, lots of forests, nature, waterfalls. And also because it's quite high up, it can also get a bit cold in winter as well. So it can get down to negative figures in winter. I think the coldest it's ever been is minus 17 degrees Celsius. And it does get some snow now and again. Because of all of this nice nature and also the fact that it gets very cold, this area receives a lot of tourists, especially in the winter months. Now the Airbnb is on the outskirts of a town, so you need to drive for 10-15 minutes to get to it. And it's located in the forest area on the side of a mountain. So you need to park your car at the bottom, and then you need to climb some stairs up the hillside in order to get to the Airbnb. When you get to the top, you've got this big deck around the bubble, surrounded by all of these trees, and then you've got very beautiful views from up here. And the bubble's made out of plastic, so it's not glass or anything, and it's quite soft as well, so you can actually press into it. You can see there's no structure or anything holding it up, so actually it's the pressure of the air on the inside that's making it keep its shape. So let's go inside and have a look. This is the entrance to the bubble. So there are 2 sets of doors here. So you've got an external one and an internal one. And so what you need to do is when you open one, you need to make sure the other one's closed in order for the air pressure not to escape and reduce inside the bubble. So it does feel and look a bit like one of these, NASA space buildings that they would put on Mars or the moon or somewhere. And then as you come into this kind of living room stroke bathroom. So you've got this big bathtub in the middle here. Well, it looks very nice. Now the others don't have that. This is the big one that has the bathtub. And then you've got this mini kitchen here to the left. There's no stove or oven or anything, and that's because you can't have an open flame here, and you can't create too much heat because that will damage the bubble. So we've just got a kettle, a coffee machine, and a fridge. And then on the other side, you've got a small sink. And on the other side, you've got a double bed with an air conditioning unit above it, so you can cool and heat the place. And then you've got a little table and chairs as well. And then you've got a walkie-talkie system here, so you can order food and talk to the host. And just imagine lying here in bed and just looking up. I mean, it feels like you're sleeping outside, because there's no structure or anything in the way. It's just this clear plastic, and so it feels like you're sleeping outside. And then you got the bathroom outside, which is a really nice space. Lots of big windows, big shower. But these Airbnbs are spaced out a lot, so you do have your privacy. So you can take your shower calmly here, knowing that no one's gonna look into those windows. And then further down, fairly close to where you park your car, they've got a little barbecue area as well, where you can have a little barbecue, because you're not allowed to have fires close to the bubble because it could damage it. You can see the whole sky and then the stars and everything. It's very beautiful. In terms of how much they're charging, so they're charging between 1,000 reais and 2,000 reais per night. Depends on if you're going for the bigger accommodation or the smaller one, and also the time of year as well. And this is quite a high price when you compare against the other Airbnbs in the area, which charge significantly less than this. So if I look at this map here, so you've got Florianopolis here, and here the Bubble Airbnb. And if we zoom in here, you've got Urubici up here, and then Zion Bubble down here. And you can see there's loads of other cabins and accommodation that you can rent on Airbnb close by. So we've got this little cabin here, which is 300 reais per night, significantly cheaper. So yeah, it's not the same standard as the Zion Bubble Airbnb, that's for sure. But still, that looks pretty good. And it's only 300 reais per night. And I've got another one here for 400 reais per night, which looks very nice and spacious as well. Nice wooden cabin. Nice bathroom. Very nice views as well. But then there are also much more expensive ones as well. So you've got this one here for 1,000 reais per night. And this is more similar to the Zion Bubble, I think. I mean, this is very nice. Nice jacuzzi inside. Very spacious. So yeah, you could rent this for less than what you'd pay to rent the Zion Bubble Airbnb. So definitely the Zion Bubble are charging a premium for their place, that's for sure. So, and then in terms of how much it costs to buy these glamping bubbles, so apparently it costs between 5,000 and 20,000 euros, which, yeah, the exchange is similar to dollars, so between 5,000 and $20,000. And that's obviously excluding the decking and the bathroom and everything. You'd need to buy the land as well. And land in Urubici isn't the cheapest because of all the tourism in the area. So let's have a look at some land in Urubici. So you've got 1 hectare here for 480,000 reais, which is $80,000. Then you've got one down here, which is 2 hectares for the same price. So $80,000 for 2 hectares. And you've got this one, which is further away from the city of Urubici. So that's 2 hectares just for 200,000 reais, which is $33,000. So you can see the range is kind of $30,000 to $80,000 if you want to buy 1 or 2 hectares in Urubici. Obviously, if you go further out, then it will become cheaper. So if you add everything up, so buying the land, the actual bubble, and then doing the decking and the bathroom and the plumbing and the structure and everything, you're probably talking about $150,000 probably. So yeah, so you definitely need to invest a bit of money, and you'd want about a 10% return on your investment. That would be about $15,000 per year that you'd want to make a profit. So if you do very basic math, so $15,000 divided by, say, a rate of $250 per night, you'd have to rent it out for about 60 nights. However, I'm not sure how practical it is to have one of these as an Airbnb rental, because first of all, you got the issue with the air pressure and having to have these 2 doors and keep one closed all the time. I mean, my experience with renting out is that guests, they don't really pay attention that much to the rules, so it could be a bit complicated making sure that the guests always close the doors properly. So that could be one problem. And also this thin plastic that this bubble's made out of. I mean, it's basically no insulation at all. And like I said, in Urubici, it can get very cold in winter, which again could cause some problems. I mean, they've got air conditioning unit in here, but still, if it's -5, -10 outside, I'm not sure how well this air conditioning unit can heat the whole bubble. And also it gets fairly hot in summer as well. So again, you'd have to put the air conditioning system on probably on full blast in summertime when the sun is beating down on this place. And also being fairly exposed on the mountainside as well. I mean, now and again, you do get some storms, some powerful winds, And I wonder how well this place deals with that. I mean, there's so many trees around here. I guess there's a danger of this being damaged by the falling branches, and also whether there's a risk that the wind can pick up the whole bubble and just blow it away. So again, there could be some issues with that as well. Okay, so I hope you like this video. I found this Airbnb really cool and interesting. I think in the end, I don't think it's something for me to set up and start doing. I'll definitely follow these guys and see how they're doing, and who knows, if they're doing really well, then maybe I'll change my mind and consider this in the future. So if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe. If you've got any questions or anything, leave it in the commentary below. So thanks for watching, until next time.